This is episode 3 of the rank series where I try to reach top 500, but the twist is I'm only allowed to play light. Here's how it works. I analyze my ranked games by showing you my thought process and decision making to help you improve your ranked games. In this episode, we're starting off in Diamond 4, which is at the edge of top 500. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start round 1, we're going to Vault 2. I spawn in kind of late, so I'm a little bit far. There's just one heavy left. I get the trade on the heavy, and we just plug in the box. All right, so now we're rotating to B. I see purple on the right here, so I just reposition, and I drop a smoke down with thermal to get a free one-way on them. And this one-way allows me to get free damage. I managed to get a pick with the free one-way, and then I'm just playing this smoke to get more picks and more damage, and we get the wipe on them. Alright, so we hear a team pushing us, so I drop gateway on our Cashout, and now I'm just trying to get into a good spot. I see this medium DMAT, so I'm going to create a one-way with my smoke, and then I see 3 players, one here, and one behind me, so I have to use all my util to get out. And now I'm just trying to stay alive and trying to regenerate my util, so I'm just waiting, drop another smoke, trying to wait the timeout and wait for my teammate to coin back in since he's dead. Yeah, we're just waiting the timeout, trying to stall. And now my teammate pushes out, my teammate coins, and I decide to peek this because my teammate is trying to fight it. So that lets me get a pick. Light pushes me now, so I have to try escaping. I gateway out. Light is the last guy alive, and we get the free team wipe. Okay, so now we plugged in C, and I dropped the Cashout down with the red barrel because one, if a team comes and they demat it down and they close the floor above, it gets you in a really awkward spot. So that's one reason to drop it down. And second, it just gives you the high ground, which is also another good thing. So a team comes in, they try stealing, I turn on my thermal, and I try to get some damage on the medium. I reposition to try to finish that. Teammate finishes them. 2 more left. I help out teammate. And now it's a 1v2, so look at my health. I'm low here, which means I don't want to go in first. So I let my teammate, who is full health, go in. He gets hit by a mine, so we just kind of stall a little. And since we're both low, there's no point in us trying to get that last guy, so we just go for res since we have time and we have the advantage. So we get all 3 up. Now we just have to fight them again. See this light, get the free pick on the light. Last guy left, and we just clean up the fight now. Yep, there we go. All right, so it's Vault 5, and pink team is going to try plugging in the box, but then I hear my team say that they want to grief out orange because orange is a good team. So we decide to grief out orange, and now we're going to go rotate to B. And now we're just going to let purple have this because we want to grief out orange. So we're just messing around with purple, just playing kills for fun, and we just let them have the Cashout because we want to grief in purple and not orange. Okay, so start of round 2, we're going to Vault 1. And if you have your gateway, you always want to be putting it on the box to transport the box quickly. So now teammate creates an opening, and I decide to try to trade the teammate. And I manage getting the heavy instead. Teammate gets res, and now it's the 3v1. So we just kill this last heavy. Yep, we killed the last heavy, right? Yep, there we go. So now we just put in box 1. Alright, so now we're defending Cashout A, and this is an example of what not to do. So I get some damage on this heavy, but then, first of all, teammate dies over here, and medium is over here, so we're all spread out, and this is really bad for us. So what you shouldn't be doing is taking another fight, and instead I should be trying to get the res, or just trying to play passive to wait for him to coin. But I decided to take the fight here, which is a bad play, and this medium shoots me, and I just lose the fight, because we're all separated, nobody could trade me. And then this happens, the usual defib, and then we all die. Okay, so now we decide to retake A, and what you should be doing every time is 90% of the time you should be putting your gateway on Cashout like so. So now I climb up here, I see this heavy, and look what happens. Every time you see a heavy and you see him holding an RPG, that should instantly tell you to get out of there. So look what I do. I dash, and the RPG misses. If I stayed there for a second longer, I would have died. So every time you see a heavy with the RPG, just dash away. I dash away again, and then I manage to get the pick on the heavy. But then I get traded out by this other heavy, and then that stalls enough time for us to get the Cashout. So teammate demats him down. Very good demat. He just stalls the timeout and he gets the kill. Now we're attacking C. I throw a smoke down and I throw a gateway always in the corner or back site just in case it becomes useful later in the fight. So now we're playing this fight like normal. I go back a little, teammate pads up, so I play with teammate here. I see a hole up here, so I could probably help teammate out. I get this pick on the lights with that hole, and now we have the advantage, so I get to decide to get the res since we have the advantage. Now I got the res up, but unfortunately another team comes, so we're kind of sandwiched here, and that causes me to get picked off by orange team. So now there's purple team, and then there's orange team, and then it's our team just dying. So we have the cash out, but we're just getting destroyed by every team. And then pink team shows up, orange team is here, and then purple team. Okay, this is a little confusing, so let me explain this. So pink pulls up out of nowhere. Purple is in there. Purple is about to get wiped, and then orange is on the left side. Orange is on the left side, third partying again. So that, of course, I'm just gonna die here, obviously. Okay, bubble goes down, right? And then now our teammate is up here because I rezzed him earlier. So our teammate is up on this ground and there's 3 seconds left on the cash out, and that just gives us enough time to do that. We end up getting the fourth party on like the entire lobby. Look at that. All right, so it's near the end of the game now and we're in first place, and purple has their own cash out, but if pink plugs, which is vault 5 right here, pink has vault 5, if they plug, that means that we're gonna lose, so we have to stop this. So I see vault 5, use thermal. We're just trying to stop 5 if we can do it. So we're just playing this like normal. And then that player makes the mistake of carrying the box with him. So I just pre-aim him around this corner and get the wipe on them. We just double it into B so we can get purple team in, which is who we want in anyway. And it's 5 seconds left. We're just getting kills for fun. We grief in purple team, we grief out pink team, and we get the final round with purple. All right, now we're on vault 1. So for some reason, purple didn't push us instantly on vault 1. So we're just kind of looking for purple team. We guess that they're on Cashout B, but then so we ping A since we think they're on Cashout B. But then they start shooting me from Cashout A, so then we're like, okay, just go B then. So I have a gateway already set for my teammate and help my teammate get the box. So teammate goes through and we get it into B. All right, so now they're gonna push us and we're trying to defend B. So I see them, and keep in mind that they are a double heavy medium, which means that they are gonna have a lot of shields and a lot of health. So teammate dies here actually. Luckily teammate gets res on him. So now I'm just playing passive and I'm holding top floor to make sure nobody sneaks up here or nobody flanks. I'm just watching a different angle than them, and then I decide to regroup with team because they are pushing the cash out. We go to the cash out and teammate is on a different floor than me. So yeah, both of them, my teammate is down here, I'm on this floor and he's on that floor, which means that we're all 3 separated and we all 3 have a different plan in mind. So that causes us to get picked off. So what I do is I have to play passive now because, well, one of my teammates is dead and we have to wait for him to coin. So I get some shots on there. So now I just regroup with my teammate and the light kills him, and the light is the last guy left. So I just get the light and that gives us the free team wipe. So now we're just defending B, and there's only 30 seconds left on the cash out, so they do have to push this quickly. Teammate pushes and teammate dies. So now I have to res teammate, and luckily I have a gateway on the cash out, so if they push me, that forces me to gateway here, so I gateway out. Heavy's on the cash out. Another heavy's on the stairs, and I get picked off. But luckily, that buys us enough time to get the money. So we have 25k. All right, so now we're pushing A, and we see a heavy in front of us, so we get the free pick on this heavy. We see another heavy, so 3v1, we pick up the other heavy. Now the heavies have to coin while it just leaves a light. So we're pushing this as quick as we can because there's just one light left. And I actually make an interesting play here. I decide to gateway over into A because in case I get beamed out in the open, it's just safer. So now we're on A. Light pops the vortex. Good play by him. Yeah, so now we're just waiting for them to coin and we're just trying to steal the box. So my teammates are stealing. I know the light's gonna push, so we just have to trade the light out. and teammate gets res, we get the Cashout. So now we're defending the Cashout, and they all coined and they're all back. So yeah, since this DMAT closed on me, I have no other way of holding that Cashout. So that forces me to go for a flank here, or play a different angle at least. So I play this different angle, and I managed to get this pick on this heavy just barely, which allows my team to take the 1v1 against another heavy, and that just leaves one more player. He's off in the open over there, very uncoordinated, and he's just a free pick now. Since they were all separated, that just gave us the free pick. And also that flank there too was really well done. 17 and 12, pretty solid, I would say. Teammate also did pretty well here, and yeah. So that puts me at 41k, which is top 500 at the time of making this video. So now all we have to do is just hold the top 500 till the end of the season. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of these types of videos. If you want to help make these videos, or you just want to chat with the community, then I put the Discord link in the comments.